Yo guys, what's up? College Football Saturday is back, which means like always, I got 6 free plays for you guys that we will hop into and talk about in this video. Make sure to drop a like on the video and make sure to subscribe to the channel. By the way, guys, speaking of that, we just hit 10K subscribers on the channel. Thank you guys so much. The love and support has been absolutely out of this world the last, month or so during the football season. I wanted to hit 10K subscribers by the end of football season, and we hit it almost within the first month of football. So thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. But if you are new here, join the family of 10K of us so you guys don't miss any videos that I post every day for college football and NFL. But let's hop into the video. Here you guys can see we have been crushing college football during the season, especially in VIP, not only on YouTube here, but in VIP as well. By the way, guys, listen to what I'm about to say, bro. Someone DM'd me and said, yo, man, the deposit matches on Parlay Play and these apps are so cool. Like, it's literally free money. You're telling me, man, last year during football season, I made my first $5,000 betting on football, or just sports betting in general, really. I made $5,000 just off deposit matches. I used a ton of different deposit matches. I got on every single app you could do. Back then, they had apps for like $500 and $1,000 deposit matches, so it was a little bit different. But you can still make hundreds of dollars, possibly over $1,000 just using deposit matches, guys. It is the easiest way to make money. Unless you're on every app already, you should not be using your own money to sports bet. There's literally no reason to. You guys can go to the links down below right now. Go download Parlay Play. I know 99% of the people watching the video do not have this app, so you could go download this right now. Use code GHOSTLOCKS. If you type in code GHOSTLOCKS, right there, all caps, if you type that in before you deposit, you get $105 for free on this app. And then the plays I give you in this video, you could plug those plays in on Parlay Play, and you don't even have to use your own money. You could put a whole $100 on it, and it's not even your money. So go get on Parlay Play right now with code GHOSTLOCKS. Again, free $105, but also I am giving you a free month of VIP as well. We are up over 40 units during the football season in VIP right now. You guys can see all these slips right here that we've been cashing, all from VIP. So I send you guys text messages every day with the extra VIP plays. So if you want extra plays, you want $105 for free, go down to links below, download Parlay Play right now. It takes 2 minutes, and I put it in the description, put it in the comments. Just make sure to go get on Parlay Play with Ghost Locks right here. Get your free money, get your free month of VIP. If you do want that free month of VIP, all you have to do is make sure to drop a comment saying, hey, I used your code, and then I can send you guys the link to the free month of VIP. If you don't want VIP, still get your free $100, guys. But again, if you do, just make sure to comment, and I got you guys. But let's hop into the video. So obviously, like always, 6 plays in this video. We're going to kind of go through them a little bit quickly so we could just, not yap the whole time and get kind of straight to it. Real quick, before we do get into the picks, I know maybe be talking a lot, might annoy you guys, but I want this to be very clear. Do not use all 6 plays in one play. I'm giving you my 6 favorite plays. Use them how you want to use them. 2-mans, 3-mans, whatever. Personally, I'm using my Flex Friday play. I saved it so I could use these plays for my Flex Friday. So if you guys have the Flex Friday or you're using deposit match money and you want to do that, go ahead and do that. But these are my 6 favorite plays. Use them how you want to use them. They should not all be going in the same lineup unless you're just the riskiest guy ever and you want to do that, then go ahead. But let's talk about the first game. So Michigan versus Washington. Washington has a decent run defense. Y'all already know where I'm going with this. We're going Michigan. We're going with, rushing yards because that's literally all they do. They cannot pass the ball more than 100 yards. It's a little bit embarrassing, but they are good at running the football. So Khalil Mullins, I think at this point it's finally known to everybody that he is the main guy in the backfield for Michigan. Everyone is starting to finally realize that Donovan Edwards really isn't that good and should not have been on the cover of NCAA. It should have been Khalil Mullins. He is the guy in the backfield. Now, his line at 102 rushing yards, I really like. Basically, guys, if you're betting on Michigan and you think Michigan's going to score 2 touchdowns, you think they're going to have 150 yards of total offense, 100 of those yards are most likely coming from Khalil Mullins. He's basically their entire offense, especially, Donovan Edwards is kind of part of that as well, but more so Khalil Mullins. I don't want to take his full yards of 102. Instead, I want to take his longest rush of over 22.5. This is a little bit crazy to me. I believe he's hit this every game, or he might have missed one game, but especially since he's been the number one guy and they're giving him 15, 20 plus carries every single game, he's gone over this every time. Washington, also not a great run defense. They give up a ton of explosive runs, just like I talked about last week with Washington State and Ashton Genty. Washington gives up so many explosive runs. Every single team they have played so far gets at least one explosive run against them. 22.5, very low. I thought his longest rush line was going to be at like 26, 27.5. So 22.5, I love. Khalil Mullins is the most explosive player for Michigan by far. If he does get 100 rushing yards, which I think he should be able to do this as well anyway, he should have at least one, if not two runs over 22.5 yards. So that's going to be that first play right there for Michigan. I love taking Michigan running backs. It's just a cheat code at this point. The second play we'll talk about, and we'll kind of talk about this game because I actually have two plays in this game that we'll go over, is going to be Arizona, Texas Tech. Now, this is a little bit of a later game. I think it starts at 8 p.m. Pacific time. So it's a much later game, last game of the day. This game, over under right now, sitting at 64.5. It should be a shootout or at least a high scoring game in general. I really like Arizona in this game. I really like Noah Fafita. We'll actually go over there and talk about that first. I love Noah Fafita. Texas Tech's pass defense has been horrible all year. We have gone against Texas Tech multiple times, and it has worked for us almost every single time. I think it's worked every single time we've taken it over against Texas Tech. So I really like when teams play Texas Tech, but especially Arizona. This Arizona passing offense, so good. However, when they go up against a tougher team, it's not very good because they only have one trick. They are a one-trick pony. Fafita passing to McMillan. That is all they do. So when they play a really bad team or kind of just a mediocre team or worse, they go off against him, go for 500 total yards of passing offense, right? But when they play a good team that can actually just double team McMillan, they can't really do that much. In this game, you guys can see they've played Utah, they've played Kansas State, they've played some better teams, and they've been going under this line. Finally, he gets a little bit of a break against a Texas Tech defense that gives up a ton of passing yards. I love Fafita in this game, and if they had McMillan up right now at a normal line, I would pair that up with McMillan 10 times out of 10 times. All week long, I would pair that up with McMillan right there, but I really like Fafita. And then the play I wanted to do for Texas Tech, since I do think this is going to be a shootout, the other thing that Arizona always does, and we have specifically taken this play almost every single week, is they give up a ton of receiving yards to the number one receiver on the opposing team. So if I could actually find the guy where he is, Josh Kelly. Okay, so Josh Kelly's line is sitting at 73.5 yards. This is way too low. He's had 111, 89. He's hit this every game except just this North Texas game, but they were winning. Doesn't really matter. Every legitimate game they've had that's been a shootout or been a close game, close score, Josh Kelly's gone over this line. And again, Arizona gives up a ton of receiving yards. They cannot guard wide receiver ones on opposing teams ever. So I really like Josh Kelly there. I think that's a little bit of a correlated play. I think it's going to be a shootout. So I think Arizona's going over. I think Texas Tech players are going over, at least when it comes to the passing game. So I like both those plays right there. The fourth play that we will go into is going to be our boy Jalen Milroe. Don't really need to explain much for this. I'm just going to show you guys the graph right here. He's hit this 3 out of these first 4 games, and honestly, he should have hit this against South Florida. I thought he was definitely going to hit this against South Florida, but got really, really close within a point, basically. He's playing Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt is not a great defense, but I think coming off of a bye, Vandy is, I think coming off of a bye, they should be good enough to kind of keep this game close, or I believe they're coming off a bye. I might be mistaken. But even if they're not, I think Vandy's going to not keep this game close. It might be the wrong way to put it, but they're going to force Jalen Milroe to kind of rush the ball a little bit. He might get a rushing touchdown in this game. I would not be shocked if he gets a rushing touchdown in here. But, dude, we saw him last week against Georgia, played his ass off. I mean, so did Ryan Williams, played amazing in that game. But Jalen Milroe, just Heisman candidate right now, one of the best quarterbacks in the country. I guess some people could make the argument he's the best quarterback in the country. So I like him over fantasy. I don't really love him over passing yards, even though Vanderbilt does give up a ton of passing yards. I would rather take him over fantasy just because he passes so many touchdowns and runs the ball really, really well also. So I'm going to take Jalen Milroe over fantasy score right there. And then the fifth play I have for you guys, again, we have 6, so we have a lot to go through. We're going to go with Luther Burden. He is playing Texas A&M. This is probably the best game of the weekend, Missouri versus Texas A&M. Now, first couple games of the season, did not play great. 39 yards, 15 yards, obviously not great. But we all know how good Luther Burden is, especially if you watched him play last year. He is easily a top 3 wide receiver talent in the country. 74 yards, disrespectful. Texas A&M gives up a ton of passing yards, a ton of receiving yards, but more specifically, just like Arizona, they have a very, very hard time defending wide receiver ones for opposing teams. Last week, they played Arkansas, and they gave up to Armstrong. They gave up like 6 receptions, 90 yards, and Arkansas is not a great passing team, and they gave that up to Arkansas. So Missouri going into Texas A&M, I think this Missouri team, especially Luther Burden, at some point is going to have a breakout game where we really see their offense come to fruition and actually be as good as we all thought they were going to be coming into the season. I think this is that game. I think Luther Burden is going to carry this Missouri offense, and I really like his receiving line right there. They should be in a close game, if not losing, and passing the ball a lot in this game. So those are the first, 5 plays. Now the last play, I saved it for last, guys, because they are playing Cal. This is College Game Day. This is the first time College Game Day has ever gone to Berkeley. If you guys don't know, if you're new to this channel, I do live in the Bay Area. I am a lifelong Cal fan. I love Cal. I'm going to the game. I bought these tickets like a month ago. I'm so excited for College Game Day. It's going to be a great time. I've watched Cal my whole life, and that right there is why I'm going over on Cam Ward. So you guys might think it is a little bit funny that I love Cal. I want them to win so badly. But Cam Ward's going to kill us, man. I really think he will. Even if he doesn't kill us as far as passing touchdowns, fantasy score, anything like that, passing yards wise, he should kill us because Cal right now, even though I love them defensively, I don't know what they've proven to us. They played Auburn. They played Florida State. Those were the 2 real teams that they played. And we all know how bad both those quarterbacks are. And so I don't want to base off that and go, oh, they have a great defense. Even though I do believe they have a really good defense, Cam Ward's going to kill him. Cam Ward is going to get at least 320 yards. I would think so, at least. Again, I hope not. Dude, I hope I'm wrong. I hope Cam Ward throws for 100 yards, guys. Honestly, I really do. I'm going to be stoked if that's what happens. But at the end of the day, man, Cam Ward up for the Heisman. I think he has a really good shot of winning the Heisman, especially if he keeps up how he's been playing so far this season. But 306 yards, that's the lowest I've seen it so far. Playing in a College Game Day, it should be a close game, so he should need to pass the ball a lot. He might get a couple turnovers in this game, which is just going to force the score to stay close and force him to keep passing the ball. So I like Cam Ward over 306 passing yards right there, man. And hopefully you guys catch me at College Game Day in the background somewhere. We don't know how many people are going to be there, but if you guys see me, DM me or drop a comment on this video letting me know that you see me. But these are the picks for the games on Saturday. So the 6 plays, I'll go through them one more time so you guys can see them. I'll go slow. But guys, remember to drop a like on the video. Again, remember to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for 10K again. Drop a comment down below if you guys have any other plays you like as well. Let myself and everybody else know down below. And then last but not least, guys, again, once you do sign up for Parlay Play to get your free money with code GHOSTLOCKS, drop a comment on this video if you do want a free month of VIP. I'll send you the free month of VIP right after you comment. You just have to make sure to comment. And then if you guys already have Parlay Play but you want to get free money, dude, head on over to Chalkboard. Head on over to Sleeper. You guys can use code GHOST on that. It's not code GHOSTLOCKS, but it is code GHOST on those apps, and you get $100 for each of those apps. You guys could really walk out of here with $300. Take 10 minutes out of your day and get $300 for free for sports betting this weekend. Which, dude, who doesn't want a free $300 to sports bet? Those are code GHOST if you guys want to do that. I'll also give you guys a free month of VIP if you do get on one of those apps. Again, just let me know in the comments if you guys sign up with the code and you want a free month of VIP. But other than that, guys, those are the plays for the games on Saturday. Good luck with all your bets, and I'll catch you in the next video.